Namaste, dear being, another of me. I'm very grateful to connect with you. Now. I would like to share with you some of my recent experiences that I would classify as Kundalini awakening. On the 1st of March this year, this started and it lasted for like 3 days. But on the first day it was most intense. I have experienced something like this before as well. Actually a few times, a long time ago. But this time it was more intense than ever. I'm at home, it's Sunday, and I feel really high in a way that it's overwhelming. My body, like, I don't feel my body anymore. I am like walking around without feeling my body. I'm like, this is such a lucid dream in that state. You don't have any concept of linearity again. Like, there is no like past moments or anything. You're just here. But at the same time, I felt like all of these memories of my other aspects are flashing in front of my eyes. I mean, they're flashing in my mind. It's like I just remember, all of a sudden, I just remember, like I expand from this, if this is Tina here, I expand from here to all of me, all of my higher self, let's say. But this time it was more intense than before, because my body was like heating up. My body was very like I was vibrating. Like I felt like I had to move like this, and I was only able to kind of like observe and stare. My, like, this mind is completely empty, and I'm just breathing like because it's too much. Like, the energy in me is making me feel kind of overwhelmed, like I'm exploding from this, like I'm dying. For many times I felt like I'm dying during that day, and the only way for me to get a relief was to breathe, like and I just had to keep doing that. And I couldn't calm my nervous system down, because that was the reason, I think, why it felt too intense for me in this body, because my nervous system was going crazy. Like, I was just seeing so much, I was understanding so much, it was all being shown to me like this. At one point I went to the store because I felt like I need to get some food to ground myself, because it was too much. And it's so tripping, because it's like I am in this full-blown psychedelic state, remembering and holding so much consciousness, yet I am walking amongst people that are living completely different realities. Like, in that state, for me, it feels completely impossible to, let's say, live a mundane working life. No, I feel like I can't. I feel like if I would try to do that, I mean, it wouldn't be possible. Like, my DNA was so activated, my Kundalini was so activated, that my body was like showing me so much again, and holding so much high energy again. And it was, like I said, the most intense experience in terms of, you know, that energy that I felt. Like, for my nervous system, it was a lot. And I mean, it was just kind of getting worse towards the end of the day. I tried to eat a bit, but it didn't ground me at all. My body was not producing saliva. My body was like definitely not hungry. Then I like decided, okay, I shouldn't eat. It was still so freaky, because I felt like I'm dying once again. I felt like I'm dying. I felt like I'm dying. I thought that I could never be human again, like in this world, because I'm like, I have zero personality in that state, like zero, like this humanness in me. I am just holding this, all this consciousness in my body. I'm holding these crazy high energies to the point where my body is exploding. And and I mean, eventually, like, because it felt too intense, I mean, I just ended up like praying and meditating. Like, I mean, that was literally all I was able to do. I tried listening to music, that was not possible because I am the music. That music, like, penetrates all of my cells and it's too much. It's like I hear just a little bit of that music and I feel like I die because I hear it. Because it's so much, because I feel so much. The smallest things make me feel like even a small noise makes me go like, like, because it's like I am in such a hypersensitive state. And yeah, I mean, it just started to feel like it's too much. And I I prayed that I could calm my body down. I mean, when you get into that state that you're about to die, that's really like, that teaches you a lot. That really shows you a lot. That really makes you switch your perspective of things. And now I don't take this peacefulness in my body for granted. But yeah, that helped. I was like, breathing more. Like, I can't say how many times that day I was just having to breathe. It felt like that was the only way, otherwise I would explode and fly away if I don't cannot breathe. I mean, that's how I felt. Like, I didn't feel my physical body anymore. I mean, that was so tripping. I was laying on my bed and I don't feel my leg. I'm looking at my, oh, there's a leg. And I know that's like a psychedelic state, but again, I didn't take anything. This experience just came to me, and that was some kind of activation, some kind of very huge energetic upgrade, I guess. And that lasted for a few days. Like, after that, even I was in very psychedelic states in my state of consciousness, but happily my body was more peaceful the few days after that. And it was more like integration, I think. But yes, my friend said that that could be Kundalini awakening. I definitely resonate with that. And also that it could be like some very, high cosmic energies. Like, just more me entering my body. That's the thing. I feel these very intense states when I integrate more of myself into my body. It's not like this is something weird, something outside of me coming into my body. No, that's all me that I'm just experiencing, integrating into this expression of me, this human form. And now I feel again like I'm reborn. After all these intense experiences, then you return a little bit more to your human. It's like you see everything with even wider perspective, with more understanding. That's the thing. I feel like these experiences are learning experiences. They're definitely physical upgrades, but they're also very much of learning experiences for you during this ascension process. So I also want to say, if you go through anything like this, I mean, you're not alone. It's part of this path to integrating more of yourself here. And I would like to actually hear, have you ever had any similar experiences? Because, I mean, this was really intense. This was truly intense. I feel like my body is learning to hold higher frequencies. Like now, for example, if I think a couple of years back and now I compare to now, it's like my body is so upgraded to holding a lot of higher energy. And it's like I'm just going up. It's the ascension path. We are upgrading our bodies to be able to hold higher frequencies, higher consciousness for good, like all the time. Yeah, that is the DNA activation. That is activating our potential. I just want to say one last thing. If you go through any experiences like this, remember to stay in your heart, because there you find love, there you find God, because otherwise it can be pretty scary even to feel like your body is exploding. Yeah, because it's like there's so much kind of pressure, it's like your cells are exploding. When you stay in your heart, you stay safe, you stay at peace, like in this higher peace. Like even if your body is a bit like, you know, very, very charged up, let's say, you're still able to feel this higher understanding and divinity, because divinity is peace. Divinity makes you feel safe during these intense upgrades. Namaste. Once again, thank you for existing. Thank you for being there right now. And truly,